Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 6 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. They are using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 6 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We are going to start with chapter expressions and properties and the lessons we have for multiplication, properties of addition, properties of multiplication, and identify equivalent expressions. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can print examples and definitions as well. Okay, here I'm on grade 6 math. The chapter we are on is expressions and properties. Let's just start with the lesson that is solve for a variable using properties of multiplication. Let's just start the lesson. Type the missing number. So you have to use the properties of multiplication, right? So according to the properties of multiplication, both sides of the equation must look the same, right? So on the both sides you have a so here you have 197, here you have 780, here you have 400. That means the missing number is 400. Okay. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay. Type the missing number. Use properties of multiplication. So which number is missing? According to the properties of multiplication, both sides must have exactly same numbers, right? So here you have 841 times 288 and here you are given 841. That means the other number is 281 because according to the rules of multiplication, the correct both sides number have exactly same, right? So the missing number is 288. So the correct option is 288. Option number correct option. Okay, the next one is what value of W makes the multiplication sentence true? So which is the correct option? Yes, both sides have exactly same numbers, right? So W is the missing number. Here you have 270. Here you have 270. Here you have 146 here. So that means the missing number is 254. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? According to the properties of multiplication, both sides must have the same numbers, right? So the missing number is so the missing number is 288, right? 254, sorry. Option number 2 is the correct option. Type the missing number. 786 times 0 equal, which is the correct option? Whatever the number it is, you are multiplying with 0. The answer is always a 0, right? The next one is type missing number. 491 times what number equals 491? Here you have a missing number, right? You have a missing number over here. 491 times what number is 491? That is 1, right? Whatever the number it is, when you are multiplying it by the 1, you have exactly the same number. Yes, the missing number is 1. Okay, what value of z makes the multiplication sign sentence true? So which z is the missing number? Which number is missing? That is 872, right? On the both sides, the numbers are exactly same, so that is 872. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next one. The next lesson is and the next lesson is that is properties of addition. So on the same lesson, we have already covered the properties of addition, right? Which property of addition is shown? That is p plus q equals q plus p. So the numbers on the both sides are exactly same. Just order of adding them is different. That is known as the commutative property. When you have exactly same numbers, just the order is different, they have the same answer, right? So that the property is known as the commutative property. The correct option is commutative property. Okay, the next example is which property of addition is shown. So if you have three numbers involved in an equation, the numbers are exactly same on both sides, just the order of writing them is different. That is known as the three numbers are involved. That means that is associative property. So the correct option is associative. Right? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, which property of addition is shown? 0 plus k equals k, that is associative, commutative, or identity. Which is the correct option? That is the identity, right? No, option number one. Associative property involves three variables, three numbers. On the both sides, they have three numbers. Commutative property involves two numbers on the both sides, just writing, order of writing is different. That is identity. Identity means if you add 0 to any number, the number stays the same. So that is identity. Which property of addition is shown? 9 plus 3 equals 3 plus 9. That is that associative, commutative, or identity, which is the correct option. That is the associative property, right? Because on the, sorry, commutative, you're right. That is the commutative property because both on the both sides, the numbers are exactly same. Just the order of writing them is different. So that is the commutative property. Option number two is the correct option. Very good. Which property of addition is shown? S plus T plus U, S plus T plus U. So which is the correct option? Associative commutative identity. Which is the correct option? You can see the three numbers are involved, right? On the both sides, you have three exactly same numbers. So which is the correct option? That is the associative property. Yes, when you have three variables involved or three numbers involved, that is the associative property. Hello, can you hear me? Which equation shows the identity property of addition? So you're given three of the equation. Which one shows the identity? Identity means, yes, that is the second one. 6 plus 0 equals 6 is the identity. Which equation shows the commutative property of addition? Which is the correct option? Which equation shows the commutative property of addition? Yes, that is option number one is the correct option. Very good. Which property of addition is shown? C plus D plus F equals C plus D plus F. Which property it is? That is associative property. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson, and the next lesson is properties of multiplication. So like we have the properties of addition, the same way we have the properties of multiplication, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, which property of the multiplication is shown? 4 plus 1 times 9, right? So we have already learned the distributive property. Basically, that is the distributive property. You have two of the numbers adding inside a bracket and the other one is multiplying. So that is the so that is distributive property. Which property of multiplication is shown? 1 times p equals p. Is it zero, identity, or commutative? Which is the correct option? That is the identity, right? If you multiply and you have the same number, that means that is the identity. Which equation shows the zero property of multiplication? So which is the correct option? 0 times 4 equals 0. 0 property means if you multiply a number with 0, the answer is 0. That is the 0 property, right? Which equation shows the associative property of multiplication? So, which is the correct option? Option 1, 2, 3. Which is the correct option? Associative property is the one that have the three numbers involved. Where is sigma? Sigma? What is sigma? I didn't get what you are asking. The correct option is option number 3, that is the associative property. Which property of multiplication is shown? D minus F times G. Which property it is? Associative, distributive, commutative. Which is the correct option? That is distributive property. It is the correct option is distributive. Which property of multiplication is shown? F times G times H equals F times G times H. Is it commutative, associative, or identity? Which is the correct option? You have three variables involved, right? Whenever you have three variables involved, that is the associative property. The correct option is associative. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson, and the next lesson is identify equivalent expressions. Equivalent expression means they both are exactly equal, right? Which expression is equivalent to 2c plus 4c? So just add, right? Add their coefficients. 4 plus 2 is 6. So that means 2c plus 4c is equal to 6c, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Which expression is equivalent to 6w plus 5w? So which is the correct option? You have to add the coefficients. So 6 plus 5 is 11. So that is 11w. Option number 4 is the correct option. That is equivalent to 6, 5 and w. 6w plus 5w, that equals 11w, right? Okay, which expression is equivalent to 9b plus 4? So which is the correct option? That is 13w. Option number 13b. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? You have to simply add them. 9 plus 4 is 13. That is 13b. Which expression is equivalent to 8y plus 6y? So which is the correct option? That is, yes, option number 2 is the correct option, 14y. Which expression is equivalent to 6u plus 4u? So which is the correct option? You have to add them. The correct option is 10u. Which expression is equivalent to 9r plus 3r? So which is the correct option? That is 12r. Very good. Which expression is equivalent to 8g plus 3g? So which is the correct option? That is 11g. Option number 3 is the correct option. Which expression is equivalent to 3a plus 5a, which is the correct option? Yes, that equals 8a. Which expression is equivalent to 7n plus 6n, which is the correct option? That is 13, and option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is, which expression is equivalent to 9m plus 9m? So which is the correct option? 9 plus 9 is 18. So that is 18m. The correct option is 18m. Which expression is equivalent to 8h plus 8h? So which is the correct option? That is 16h. Which expression is equivalent to 2c plus 4c? Which is the correct option? That is 6c. Okay, we are done with the lesson. So we were working on grade 6 math. The chapter we were working on is expressions and properties. And the lessons we have covered today are solve for a variable using properties of multiplication, properties of addition, properties of multiplication, and identify equivalent expressions, right? So please make sure before the next session, you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Or either you can join me in an interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10. So if you have any questions related to the lessons we have just finished, you can please ask question if you have any. No questions? Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session.